Hi, I'm Garry from Visibility, and I've completed the Beyond Excellence course with Volunteer Glasgow. When I signed up to come to Beyond Excellence, my expectations were quite high because Volunteer Glasgow are the experts in volunteering in this area. So even though my expectations were quite high, I'm pleased to say they were virtually fully met. My colleague and I attended Beyond Excellence, and I think we achieved a lot. The trainer took us through a dynamic model of volunteering, a kind of cycle, and we looked specifically each part of that cycle, and I think we were able to systematically unpick our processes and look at them, analyse them, take advice about new ideas we could use, and then build back that dynamic model. So it included things like our baited hook, as the trainer called them. That's our unique selling proposition to volunteers. What makes us unique? What's unique about our volunteer opportunity? We then looked at the first contact that volunteers have with our organisation, and we managed to look at how we could make that first contact very meaningful. Quite an emotional contact would then be made by the volunteer to our organisation, and it would solidify their ideas about our organisation and make them more likely to take the next step, which would be application and so on. I think the highlight for us was the fact that we were able to look at our processes in such detail, and in particular we looked at our first contact with volunteers. We were able to put together a checklist that can now be used by everyone in the organisation that would be the first person who comes into contact with a prospective volunteer, so that we can be confident that when a new volunteer comes to Visibility, they will find out the right information about Visibility. They will possibly find out about what expectations we have of a new volunteer, and they can have their mind put at rest that their expectations will be met by Visibility as well. So this was called the expectations exchange, and that was one of the things we covered in Beyond Excellence. I particularly liked the group size. The maximum was 6 people in each group. And my colleague and I were both able to attend at once, and because it was such a small group, we were able to get very specific information and advice about our organisation, and the trainer was able to give us lots of individual attention so we could look in detail at our processes. I would definitely consider coming to another Volunteer Glasgow course. I found this course to be excellent, and I always keep an eye on the e-bulletin that comes through to me on a Friday, and also attend the network meeting, so that's 2 good ways to find out about the courses that are being run.